On the show, in Wheelspin, we drive the upgraded Volvo S80. In Wheelspin, we also drive the quirky concept car, Renault Kwid. Datsun announces the price of their entry car, Go. And on the road, we celebrate Holi with the new Fiat Linea in Mathura and Barsana. If you are in the market to buy a luxury car, you'll be surprised to find that the market is predominantly German, Audis, Mercedes and BMWs. But have no fear if you don't like German machinery, because there is one lone Scandinavian warrior who plans to take the fight to the German camp, the brand Volvo. The S80 is the top of the line offering from Volvo for the Indian market and is positioned to compete with the likes of the Mercedes E-Class, the BMW 5 Series and the Audi A6. The S80 is comparable to all these in terms of dimensions and engine capacity and even the pricing. Given Volvo's reputation for safety and exceptional build quality, the S80 can be a major competitor to these well-established brands. S80 in my opinion had always been a nice looking car, maybe a bit understated, and it lacks the flamboyance of some of the other cars, but at the same time it is very elegant. What I have today with me is the upgraded S80. When I say upgraded S80, you might expect a lot of changes, but actually there are hardly any changes to the exterior. What it gets now is daylight running lights and a twin chrome exhaust in the back. But the inside too has a few changes, so let me step inside and show you what these changes are. Although the S80 has been around in the Indian market for a few years, this is the first time that it's getting an upgrade, and I certainly would have wished for a more substantial one than just basic feature upgrades. This Volvo S80 hasn't really got any major upgrades to the interiors, but whatever little it has got is somewhat value added. It now gets a 3-spoke steering wheel which is leather wrapped with multifunction buttons, and it's really nice to hold. It also gets pedal shift gears for quick easy gear changing, and the instrumentation cluster goes digital. It's really large dial and very nice and easy to read. The TFT screen gets 3 modes of display: Eco, Elegance and Performance, which means you can change the coloring of the display according to your mood. This Volvo S80 comes with 2 engine options, both in diesel, a 2.4 litre and a 2 litre one. What I'm driving here today is the 2.4 litre diesel engine, which churns out about 215 brake horsepower, which is quite enough for a car like this. Although it's not terribly fast, but it does the job quite well. This 2.5 litre engine delivers about 440 Newton meters of torque, which really comes in handy during the initial sprint. And the engine is mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox, which obviously comes with a sports mode as well. And now on this upgraded S80, you also get pedal shifts for faster shifts. The base version of the S80 comes with a 2-litre diesel engine, which churns out about 163 brake horsepower and a torque of 400 Newton meters. And even the base is available with a 6-speed gearbox. The S80 rides on standard 17-inch alloys, but the company also provides for 18-inch alloys as company-fitted accessories. The handling of this S80 is quite nice. It stays very planted, feels very solid on the highway, and even at speeds which are completely illegal, it does hold the road very well indeed. Like all European imports, this too is sprung a little harder in terms of the suspension setup, but you don't really feel all the bumps coming into the cabins because the wheelbase is very long and the seat is very well cushioned. In terms of safety features, this new upgraded S80 comes with what is called the distance stability and traction control system, which means that if this car is cruising at around 50 kilometers in city traffic and the car in front of you suddenly brakes, then this car will automatically brake to avoid the collision. And that, I feel, is a very intelligent addition to this S80. And Volvo is known for its safety, and this is another step in the right direction. However, in terms of airbags, the S80 comes with only 6 airbags as compared to its smaller sibling, the S60, which comes with 8 airbags. Why it should be less in the bigger and more expensive car is baffling to me, more so given Volvo's reputation for safety. As an owner of an S80, I am sure you will spend a lot of time in the back seat of this car, and if you happen to do so, you will find it a very comfortable place. Nice leather-wrapped seats which are well contoured to hold you in place, with an armrest which also doubles up as a place for your knickknacks, for bottle holders, and this window screens here along with individual air conditioning and a 12-volt socket here to make sure that you can do your work while on the move. All in all, quite a nice, comfortable place to spend time in, and more so as the ride comfort too is very good in this car. In terms of comfort and conveniences, it comes with all the features that one can expect in a luxury car in this range. But where the S80 delivers exceptional value is in terms of quality. The leather feels and looks good, and even the headrest looks sculpted and designed superbly. The wood garnish on the fascia adds a touch of nice class, and the switchgear and the knobs too feel solid. The S80's main advantage is its brilliant designing and the quality of the cabin. The Volvo S80 had always been a nice car. Lots of space, plenty of features inside, good to drive, and with a competitive price tag. But if it had failed to stack up against the big German boys, then it's because of Volvo's low-key brand presence. If somehow Volvo manages to rectify that, then I'm sure this S80 will be a major player in the Indian market and garner a much bigger market share for itself. The Volvo S80 will be available in 2 trims, the D4 and the D5. The D5 is priced at Rs 44 lakhs, while the D4 is priced at Rs 41 lakhs. Coming up next, in Wheelspin, we drive the quirky concept car, Renault Kwid. And in Wheelspin, Datsun announces the price of their entry car, Go.